Hello, you guys. This is Gigi with Success with Gigi. Well, look at this beautiful tree. Look at that beautiful tree. Isn't that beautiful? I just forget. I'm like on my lunch break and I came over to this lobby um, because I wanted to talk to you guys. I don't talk to you as much as I would like to because I'm working on different projects, and one of the projects is myself. And so let's talk about healing. One of the things, like I said, the projects I'm working on is myself and healing and going really deep and um, just building this relationship with God. Walking with the Holy Spirit to guide me along the way. And sometimes that healing working on healing is not an easy process. Not only do I do that by reading the Bible, reading scriptures, going to church, but there's some things that I really, really want to push through. And so I also listen to podcasts, and I'm going to share them with you. You can listen to them if you choose to. One of the podcasts that I listen to, and listen to them on YouTube, and it's Shannon Yvette, and she's a prophet. She has her own social media app, and it's called The Sanctuary. So you guys could go, and check out that app, which is totally free. Her stuff is really good. It speaks to me. And the things that I share with you guys, it may not speak to you, it may, but I feel that if it's good, use it if it works for you. If my daddy used to say, if you like it, eat it. If you don't, spit out the bones. Spit it out. And the next podcast I'll listen to, her name is Jessica Reedy. She's a gospel singer. And she has a podcast that I listen to on YouTube, which is called Hello Hubby. I'm not going to name all the podcasts, but in the last one that I listened to is Laterris Winfield, and he has a podcast called Dear Future Wifey. So I like to listen to these because I like to, get insight from professionals, especially about relationships. One of the things that I really struggle with is cultivating relationships that is, wow, can I be transparent with you guys? I have trust issues, okay? Even with my own family, I trust issues. I don't, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to be honest because it could help somebody. I don't have a healthy relationship with my siblings and, and other family members. And at one point, you know, I was blaming them, and I blamed my unhealthy relationship with my family growing up for the reasons of me really not having or cultivating, relationships. May it be with males. I'm single. I don't have a boyfriend. Don't have a, fiance. Um, and it was always, and when I would make a friend or meet a guy, um, it would not last. And I would blame that person. And, they said one finger you point at people for doing wrong, and three are pointing back at you. I was also listening to Today is the Red Table with Gina Pickett. I love the Red Table. And she had four guys on there today. They were talking about relationships and what we're bringing to the relationships. And it's so funny when I was listening to that. I had last night seen this game show where people go on these game shows looking for love. I'm like, child, you ain't gonna find no love on no game shows. And those game shows usually last for what, uh, 30 days or less, right? You're not gonna, find um, I don't know why people do that, thinking that they're going to find a mate, you know. And the thing is that at the end of the day, it comes down to healing. Because if we don't work on us, healing ourselves, that same toxicity is going to run out of us into this relationship, right? And so when we meet somebody, we're in love with the infatuation of the newness of a relationship. Meeting somebody new, may it be a new girlfriend, some girl that you may have, and I'm talking about sisterhood now, that you just met, you guys have something in common. And then when you get to know each other, there's going to something may happen, something may be said or done that triggers you, and then all of a sudden the relationship is over. And also with single women, single men looking for that mate or that person, we're not clear what they were talking about on the red table, talking about we're not clear of what we really want, right? So we move out of desperation. We and one of the things is wonderful. You just met. It's new. He's cute. This is that she's cute. He's cute, and all that is superficial. Excuse the noise in the background. I'm in the lobby. So all this stuff is superficial. So we're not getting to the depths of who we are, and working on once again the healing and the healing the we're broken people. Being a broken person, it could it affects every aspect of our life. Now I just did not know this. Like it could affect our finances. Why do I have this job making good money, but at the end of the month I'm broke, right? And come to find out, we're spending money to fill a void. You got shoes in the closet, and half of them don't even wear. You got like 10 coats, and you only wear two of them. You know what I'm saying? You go out to eat all the time, right? And sometimes we're eating unhealthy. And so it's like this broken part of us. It could affect us mentally, physically, spiritually, if we do not show up for us. If we have to be intentional. From one of the listening to these experts, we have to be intentional in doing the work. We have to realize from what I'm learning that we can't just do it one, two times and thinking, okay, I'm good, I'm healed. I can go out here and conquer the world until we hit a bump in the road. One thing that I learned, or one thing that I am learning, is that we're going to always hit a bump in the road. And one thing about doing the work intentionally, it helps us get through. And it helps us reevaluate ourselves and say, okay, hey, this looks familiar. I've been here before. I'm going to handle this in a healthier way, instead of handling it in a toxic way. So this is some good stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, this is some good stuff. So one thing that I realize about myself is that I have to be consistent. Um, that when I am triggered, I'm a runner. I'm a runner, right? And I use silliness to cover up. I talk a lot out of nervousness. And I realize that I'm a people pleaser. And when somebody is showing traits that triggers me, I would go ghost. I'll get out there, get out of there real quick, right? And so what I'm doing is I'm learning. I learned about myself is that I want to be valued, and a lot of people want to be valued, and I want to be seen. But this is my love language, and it may not be in that love language that they have in the book. But what my love language, and it could be from a man or a woman, and no, I'm not gay, but I'm talking about cultivating friendships with women, building womanhood, sisterhood. I want to be valued and seen by my sisters, right? Um, I am learning to read people and know who to let in my life and who not to let in my life, right? So you guys leave a comment below. You know, what ways are you working on healing yourself? I know that one thing I'm going to do is get therapy. I'm going to go start seeing a therapist. And there's this, and I think I shared this before in a video. There's this service is called Better Health, and I will definitely put it in the description. And you get set up, to see them have a membership, and you could talk on the phone. You could do it on Zoom. I don't know if they have like a person to person where you could go into their office, but you could just find out, do the research and find out. So I realized that we all, no matter how successful you are, we all need to go see somebody. We need therapy. We need to talk to somebody. We need to talk it out to a professional because sometimes we're too close to the frame to really see the picture. And sometimes we need somebody who is outside that could really understand, and somebody who's a professional that could really help us become our best person, the best person that you could possibly become. So my goal is to be the best me that I could possibly be. Well, on that note, you guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Bring people to my channel. And I wish you all well. I wish great success for you guys, and I love you dearly. I definitely want to build my life and become the best me so that I can help other people become the best them and have a better understanding of, people and realize we're all hurting out here. And sometimes we got to give each other grace. And that's one thing that I'm learning. On that note, love y'all. Now, what y'all gonna do? Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and also hit the notification button. So whenever I do another video, you'll be notified. And when will I be back? I don't know, but I will be back. You guys have a blessed day and have a wonderful Christmas if I don't talk to you guys then. Bye bye.